Maths and music, we've talked a lot about this connection, but for you, is that a natural synergy or something that doesn't seem to work?
No, I think it works.
Yeah?
No, I think it works. Just about, yeah. I think the thing about maths, and which I'm sure many composers can probably relate to, is that when it works, it's so lovely and so beautiful, and then when it doesn't,
I know that feeling.
But then when it doesn't, it's so hideous. And sometimes composition and music can be the same, I think.
Yes, I mean, it's sometimes, when I'm talking to composers, it's almost like they've got some structural puzzle that they're trying to piece together, and the maths can help them sometimes, but sometimes it can get in the way. And so of the story that I came up and told you, was there one bit that you went, I want to write something about that?
Yes, and I think it's quite interesting because we've kind of, in this half, gone full circle, because you started your talk with talking about the kind of indestructibility of prime numbers. And that's definitely an aspect that really attracted me, the fact that they could have this kind of physical property, especially because it's purely mathematical, it's purely conceptual, this indestructible aspect of it. In the real world and in music, everything can be broken down, destroyed, ripped apart. You just need to have enough, violent intent.
Right. I'm looking forward to this one. Yes. And so, how did you realize in music this idea of something being sort of indestructible, or but also that idea of some of those numbers do break down and fall into pieces which are then indivisible?
Yeah. So in general, the music fluctuates between something very intense and violent, and then something that's very still and monolithic and serene. And during that still and monolithic section, that's where I started. It's not where the piece starts, but that's where I started as a composer. And you'll hear a kind of sighing motif in the saxophone.
Yeah, you've written for saxophone quartet.
So in the highest part.
Yeah.
The upper note of which has the frequency of a prime number, and the lower note is a frequency of a non-prime number. So the upper note, because it's a prime number, can't be divided by anything, whereas the lower note can be factorized by prime numbers, as we started with. So that's what the soprano saxophone is doing in that particular section. And then the other three instruments are playing the factors of that.
Right.
So that's how that section's worked. And then the rest of the piece is occupied with tearing that music apart until at the end it's just kind of scattered into dust.
Interesting. Well, actually, you should watch out for this guy, because credit cards, the security of credit cards depends on being able to factorize numbers into primes. So if he's already worked this out in music, maybe he's going to go off and hack all our credit cards. Anyway, let's, so the title of the piece...
is called Dismantling Factors.
Okay, let's hear the quartet dismantling some factors. So welcome on our saxophone quartet.